How can you rewrite something that has a wrong foundation? Please just get it right. Are you listening to me, please? If you are single, thank God you are hearing this. And just get it right. And sometimes, listen to well-meaning people. Listen to, the Bible says in the multitude of counsel there is safety. Sometimes you can be so in the clouds, you're not seeing what is obvious. Maybe it's after your money, you don't know. All the signs are there. Because all types of guys there now. Some guys are shameless. It's your money they want. Nothing. Respect and accountability. This is important. I have said this a million times. I will say it a billion times more. Who does he respect? Who are the people that on his worst days, if they show up, at least he will listen to them? At least he will listen to them. You know, it's been proven. When you go on a date, don't judge by how you are treated. Judge by how others are treated. Because when he parked his car, he came to your side of the door. He said, open the door. Now he said, you're welcome. Then you were walking in. The security guy is opening the door. He scolded them. What is wrong with you? Open the door. And when it was time to order the meals, he was shouting at the waiters. Are you daft? Is this what I ordered? And he said, don't worry, my dear. And he said, it's romantic. You and me against the world. In that isolation, there will be abuse. And what a lot of narcissistic people will do is they will cut off your association with people who can defend you when they want to deal with you. My God, when I see it play out, I just laugh. I just laugh because you will feel seen. He's cutting off all the ties. And you are enjoying it. Just the attention, just both of you. Until problem starts. Years ago, a man was not happy with his wife. She had cancer. He refused to pay for her treatment. He had money. So when the lady came to me, I said, talk to your pastor. She laughed. Hey, God. You see, there are many things that made me vow. I will never be the type of pastor that you will use seed to cover my mouth. I said, pastor. When a child is saying that, the pastor can't talk to him. He said he built the church. There are some people, the moment you give money, it's total approval. It's total approval. I said, wait. Your dad is not taking care of his sick wife, and your pastor cannot talk. He said, he cannot talk. A man is doing that kind of wickedness, nobody can talk to him. Please, watch out for that. Please, are you listening to this? I told you, was it last week or upper? Don't submit to anybody who has not been submitted to anyone or is not currently submitted to anyone. Someone who has never followed will not be a good leader. It's that simple. It's that simple. And they will unintentionally abuse you. Unintentionally. Because they don't even know. They cannot be empathetic because they've not been in those shoes. When our counselor is talking to us, she calls me by name. Emmanuel. No, you shouldn't have done that. No, Apostle, no. No, Emmanuel, that was wrong. Emmanuel, Laju. Okay, sit down. No. Number 3, who else does he love? You have to understand love is a habit. You cannot be the first. Doesn't love anyone, hasn't loved anyone, then you are the first. And you believe. How does he treat his mom? How does he treat his siblings? No, we're not really cool like that. Who are you cool with? You're not cool with anybody. It's a red flag. Let me tell you something. All the requirements for God in marriage, apart from the romantic aspects, you will have enough rehearsal time. Before you submit in a marriage, the Bible says submit to one another in the fear of the Lord. Come on, are you with me? Let me say this. Oh my God, I'm coming to that when we talk about the ladies. A lady who is generally respectful, to be respectful in marriage. It's just simple. It's common sense. A guy who is generally respectful is more likely to be respectful in marriage. Do you know what is called the fear of God? Are you listening to me? God. There are some people, unfortunately, there are some people who are not committed churchgoers that have this more than churchgoers. That there are some limits they will never cross. Are you aware that there are some people who don't go to church that will not hit a woman? Meanwhile, some tongue-speaking people will give you uppercuts. I watched the interview of a leading pastor in this Lagos. He said his wife would beat him up and go and pray in tongues for 8 hours. He said throughout the years of that abusive marriage, there was no night he can remember that she didn't pray throughout the night. She would have slapped him like this, then go and travel.